Hey Aries, how are you? Welcome to Mercury Station's Direct Day. I'm so glad to be here bringing you a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So that's really all the introduction. Mercury and Jupiter are stationing direct today, so things should start to loosen up. You should start to feel the energy of momentum building. We also have Pluto that's stationed direct on October 6th, and Saturn was on the 10th. So lots of planets shifting direction back into a more user-friendly energy. Let's go on to your oracle here, Aries. I intuitively selected 3 decks. I shuffled and drew your cards from Sacred Forest. You got card 45, Unicorn. And unicorn energy here is about purity and innocence. It's about seeing yourself as a child of the Creator with a pure soul, okay? It's also reminding you to let go of the past, see the world with new eyes, and then step into your innate innocence. And know that your past doesn't define you, okay? Your past doesn't define you. So getting back in touch with your childlike sense of wonder and purity and innocence. I like it. From Divine Abundance, you got Divine Source. The message here says, help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So that feels like it's just telling you, trust that Spirit has a plan and the right actions will come in time, especially because you may be in new territory. And then from the Shaman's Dream, we got First Breath, Beginner's Mind, card 21. So this is about a fresh start and renewed curiosity. Leave the old stories behind. You have finally arrived. So adopt a beginner's mind because, again, you're in new territory here. So I do feel like there's somebody here that is in the beginning of a new cycle. And so the best way to approach that, since it may be unfamiliar terrain, is to just adopt beginner's mind, be teachable, be open, be receptive. Interesting, for those of you in the channel membership, I did the morning musing for this, and your oracle for the morning musing was from Goddess Power Oracle, was Isis. She's about rebirth, and the message in that was also leave the old stories behind, leave the past behind. So think of rebirth and then think of first breath, and that's the message. So nice oracle for you, Aries. You get to begin again. I like that. Let's see what Tarot has for you. This reading is offered to you from the perspective of the Divine Feminine. So just keep that in mind. You can be here as a Divine Masculine, that's fine, or as a Feminine watching for an Aries Masculine, that's fine too. Sometimes you just may need to flip the energies around, but as long as the storyline resonates, that's all that matters. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you will join us here by liking and subscribing. Yay! What's coming through for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Wow. Yes. So the Ten of Swords, present energy, it's done. Whatever is done is done. It may have been a painful ending. You may have just come through something very challenging, or you may be in the process of bringing something to an end that's been painful for you all along. So I don't feel that's something that you don't see. I feel like it's something you already know. The block or the challenge, not the block or the challenge, I'm sorry. The challenge or the opportunity to work with this Ten of Swords energy is the King of Swords. I feel like this is the challenge. I almost feel like I'm seeing the King of Swords as someone who has remained sort of aloof and distant and maybe unresponsive. I'm seeing the King of Swords in his reversed energy, essentially, which is why something here is coming to an end. Right. Below, this is someone you have a very strong soul connection to. Yes, here you are in the past, recognizing your divine feminine energy, possibly spiritual awakening in the past to this connection. King of Pentacles is crowning you. And in the future, a little bit of something, either guarded energy or just not yet ready to let go of something. We'll take a look at that as well. Message from Spirit is the Hermit. So I do feel like there is a potential solitary journey coming here. And that's what I'm seeing over here for you. Aries, is there's a new experience. And so it's gonna require you to go within for a while and focus on some self-awareness and some personal growth. The energy that surrounds you, you may be unaware of, is Temperance. Temperance is about self-control and restraint. An energy of alchemy. Something is beginning to shift here, and you may be unaware of that. Here's your hopes and or fears. So the star energy, 3 major arcana here is pretty powerful. 4, make it 4. And the potential outcome, forgiveness, second chances, redemption. Wow. It's a lot of powerful energy in this part of the spread. So we have the Empress is Taurus and Libra. It's really about Venus. We have Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Scorpio. All those energies coming in. The energy on the bottom of the deck is the 6 of Swords. So let's take a look at what's going on here. The above card is interesting because the card for above is it's the way that you can bring about the best possible outcome that you desire in the situation. And we're looking at a King of Pentacles. So I'm almost feeling as if this person who's been remote from you, distant from you, or where there may have been an ending, if they could just sort of settle and anchor into something more dependable and reliable, right? You call, they return the call, you reach out for communication, they respond. I'm feeling like there's some lack of predictability in this connection, and that the King of Pentacles would serve you well. King of Pentacles is also a masculine archetype of life partner. We're looking at the 10 of Swords with the King of Swords. Yeah. So I feel as if on some level you're healing and preparing to move on from this very painful ending. The Hangman showing up underneath suggests that you may still not really know what happened. And you may be trying to figure out, like looking at the situation from all angles, from all perspectives. And because it's underneath, it suggests to me that you're kind of working it out subconsciously. It's not maybe in your mind every waking moment, but it's there. Almost like, oh, what just happened here? I don't really understand. But you are in a healing process and preparing to move forward. Yes, there's the reconciliation and, the forgiveness and second chances. So we have, this is in your subconscious. This is what you're working out beneath the surface. See the 4 of Wands twice, twin flame energy. And in the middle, we also have past life soulmate energy and endings and new beginnings. So I feel like on some subconscious level, you do want forgiveness and second chances and a new start, a fresh start, a new beginning with this person. And yet at the same time, you've got one foot in and one foot out. You've got one foot, moving toward working things out, and the other foot is moving on in a new direction. Right? First breath, beginner's mind. All of this energy in the oracle really points to something new territory for you. Yeah, there's the 5 of Pentacles. So I think you met up with, I think you were kind of ghosted here. Possibly even devalued a bit, because I'm seeing the Seven of Wands with the Five of Wands underneath. Lots of conflict, resistance, defensiveness. You know, somebody really pushed back hard against your well-intended energy, left you out in the cold. Very destabilizing in the past here. I mean, I really feel like you gave the best of yourself here, Aries. You still could be, but what you're meeting up with is resistance and conflict. Like, I'm feeling angry energy, a lack of harmony, a lack of unity. You're not on the same page, and I feel it's coming from this King of Swords. So let's see what the King of Pentacles has. Yes, right? You want the King of Swords to be stable, predictable, reliable, dependable, a person of their word, committed, invested. I knew it. Yes. Let's meet in the middle. Win-win situation here. Reconciliation. Come through this situation victoriously and build the freaking life together that I know we belong to share. Now that's underneath, so I know that that's not probably part of the first conversation you would have with this person, but it's definitely how you see this connection. Now, for some of you, there could be someone here, maybe not many of you, small percentage, that this is a husband, that this is a marriage, and that the marriage is seriously on the rocks, if not over, and you're looking for a way to hold on to it. And that's why I'm seeing destabilizing, because there could be financial issues that are being impacted here, and lots of conflict and defensiveness. And yeah, so if you are married to this person, then this is definitely darn near close to a personal reading for you. If not, then for the rest of you, then I think you're looking for this King of Swords to be in the here and now, and to not keep you at arm's length, and to draw you in, and to be someone you can count on, that shows up and has your back. Four of Pentacles. The sigh is because I can feel like that personal part of it. There's someone out there. And that gets me. A little choked up. Okay. So I feel like this person is going to return and possibly offer something more reciprocal and balanced. Okay, but I'm not sure that they have the staying power you want, so I'm seeing you in this guarded position. You don't really want to let go of them and the situation, but at the same time, I don't know that I feel like you will question the sincerity and the staying power, and will therefore have your guard up. But you don't want to live like that. So the Ten of Wands underneath is suggesting that this will be a heavy burden. This will be a difficult part of the process for you. Is if this person does come in with an offer, is it something that has staying power? I'm using that word for a reason, right? We're not talking about sincerity. It's not cups. We're not talking about, true with their word. It's not swords. This is the Knight of Wands, the in and out, right? Gets the impulse, takes flight, doesn't think, and doesn't have the long-term planning. So that's why I'm using that word. Words, staying power. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Hermit. Wow. There's the Temperance again. Okay, so in a nutshell, Spirit is letting you know, the universe, whatever, your higher power is letting you know that you are in store for a bit of a solitary journey. This is important to your personal growth, to becoming more self-aware, It may require you to pull yourself back and be a little reclusive and not quite as social. It's a message telling you take your time, be very intentional about this, very deliberate, very intentional, very in the moment, cross T's, dot I's before the next step. Remember, you were kind of being told here with divine source that the right actions will come if you just kind of turn it all over. I feel you're also being told to trust your intuition, right? Move slowly and trust. Take your time, be thorough. Do this from the perspective, though, of becoming wiser for this situation. Trust your intuition and have the wisdom of patience to know that in time everything will come into flow. The energies will in fact balance. As I said, it's a card of alchemy, which alchemy is transmutation. So it's literally taking a hunk of lead and through alchemical processes turning it into gold. That is what temperance is telling you, right? Temper yourself, temper your energies, temper your temper. Self-control, restraint, the wisdom to know that in time everything will come into balance. And that is the energy that surrounds you that you may be unaware of. I feel almost like Spirit is, here it is in the bottom of the deck, and then Spirit says, no, it's more important than that. It's more important than that. So I'm almost feeling like the whole reading for you hinges on this Temperance card. The Moon. Right. Oh, wow. Okay. So I feel like we got some of this energy in the morning musing as well. I feel there's a lot of fear here, and almost as if you've lost your voice, like you don't feel you have a voice or you can't access it. And the reason why is I feel like you're afraid to speak your truth. You want to speak your truth, but you're afraid to speak your truth. And the energy here is saying you're wiser here. There's wisdom in the patience. You don't have to fear this energy of the sense of pressure like it's now or never, right? Forever hold your peace kind of energy. No. We are looking at this energy of the King of Cups. This is the one you love, and you want to speak truth to power, and yet this is the keeper of your heart. And so there's fear around that because you don't want to say something that makes the situation any worse. Quite honestly, Aries, can't get much worse than the Ten of Swords. Just saying. But I'm feeling that the Temperance card here is a big clue, almost taking the pressure off you. It's saying, don't worry. You don't need to worry about that now. The energy will come into flow. You won't feel so pressured. So I almost feel like Temperance is telling you control that instinct you have or impulse you have to jump on your swift horse and get out over your skis and start going. Like, I feel angry energy over here. Returning angry energy is not the way you want to go. So that's what I feel you're being told. Just temper, temper, temper. Hold your horses. Literally, Knight of Swords. Star. Oh, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Okay. So the Star, your hopes and or fears. I feel as if on some level you've got a dream and a wish, like, like this is the dream and this is the wish fulfillment. And in between that, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. And I feel on some level here that part of the dream, the wish you would like fulfilled, is that you can come up with a creative solution to this problem and work through it. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is a single person, is someone who's generally unattached and, making their way through their own life pretty well. So I feel almost as if you're coming in to say here, well, I got me together, but there's a problem I got to address. It needs work. And I feel as if like that's the dream, is that you can work it out. And underneath that would be a wish fulfilled. So I'm not seeing a fear here, I'm seeing a hope. And the potential outcome. There it is. Second chances with the King of Pentacles. Reunion with the King of Pentacles. Redemption with the King of Pentacles. Forgiveness with the King of Pentacles. I'm just going to leave it there. I don't feel like it needs anything more because it brings me full circle to where we began. Let me tell you who showed up. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Aquarius. The World card is about Saturn. Empress, Taurus, and Libra. That's Venus. We have Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aquarius, Scorpio. King of Pentacles can be earth signs, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Swords, which is out. I feel they're the same person, just so you know. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think I got everything. If this is resonating for you, there is a link below to the extended. You can follow me there, and the whole reading will be from the perspective of the Divine Feminine, how they show up in the reading, how they think about the situation or see the situation, how they feel about you, and their intentions going forward. I'll pull another card from Spirit or the Universe for you, like how to manage all that energy, as well as additional oracle. So the link's below. I'll see you there. Otherwise, take care, Aries, and I'll see you on a future reading. Bye for now.